Hello, my name is Dennis, I love Eador, and in this video I want to show my tactics. Unfortunately my microphone is garbage, so I will be using voice synthesizer. This video is also not a live playthrough, I am going to reload a lot and video will be cut only to show successful timeline. This is a vanilla Eador without New Horizons mod. I am not very familiar with New Horizons, so I want to show base game first. I am going to play campaign map since that is where many players seem to encounter AI overleveling glitch. I am currently at turn 20 with 20 shards conquered. I have not killed any astral masters and have 1 astral key. My energy is high because I took Czar's advertising offer once and found first gear for him. I am going to switch to competent difficulty since that is what one of my favorite YouTubers play on and it will be easier for us to compare our leveling speed. I am going to capture this large seas shard. Regarding starting bonuses, I think that gold and gem reserve are the most useful, since you start with very little of it on higher difficulties. Starting buildings also very useful since they save your time but cost more energy. Income takes time to be useful and not as good if you want to expand fast. There are no good units or item bonuses in vanilla game until very large shards show up. For this video I want to show how to expand fast, so I will take Forge and Library as my starting bonuses to empower my first hero. Okay, we have quite a decent location here. We are in the open, there are 3 free settlements, 2 barbarian tribes and 1 brigand outlaw provinces around. Having 3 free settlements is very good, they have good income and weak guards. This is good for any hero, but especially for solo warrior, which I am going to play first. Unfortunately this is balanced by a low number of sites in our domain. There are only 5 sites and only 2 of them have relatively weak guards. Globally we have 4 opponents, which is expected for a large shard. Now it is time to hire our first hero, which is going to be a warrior starting with an armor skill. I will have to do some reloading for that. I do not consider reloading a cheating, since I play not for a challenge but rather for perfection. I love any sort of progression and Eador is full of it. You can grow your empire, your city, your hero, and your troops. Reloading is a useful tool to help me achieve that better. Good, he's got melee defense shield. I would prefer short spear because in solo warrior going to be hit by at least 2 enemies each turn and counter attack is more important, but sword is good enough. The only equipment remaining is an armor and I can buy a simple chainmail from the forge we have pre-built. Now our defense is already 4, which is equal to a militiaman's attack. Slinger is going to the garrison, and peasant back to the fields. Let's look at buildings and spells. All 3 available schools of magic have good buffs which would help a warrior, but I will go for the life school first, because it's the only one which offers healing, and without it my conquest will halt. Blessing will also help a lot. So first I will build an altar. We currently have a few free spells from library. 3 magic sparks most likely won't kill a single unit. Inspiration heals only a single stamina point since it need 1 for a cast. I will take 3 fatigues. I will attack a free settlement in the forest, since from reloading magic I know that this is the only one which has 4 guards. That was nice and easy. Militiamen could barely do any damage and others were too tired with spells and bad terrain. Also, because of the increased EXP on lower difficulty, our hero already leveled up, we gained some health and regenerated most damage taken. Gear is also still in a good condition. I can take another province before going for the healing spells. Since I am not going to go back right now, I will build economy related structure instead of magic school. Wow, on this difficulty hero levels up even faster than I thought he would. We already have max armor and didn't even lost that much health, though this fight took some reloading to refine tactics and get health leveled up second time. I made a mistake in the first round, as you saw that Slinger gained almost all stamina he lost from fatigue spell. That's because defenders get to rest in the first round and he also had a recuperation which I didn't expect. Anyway, hero totally should be able to take last free settlement now. I will continue investing into economy in the stronghold. If you've noticed, hero has pretty high morale at the end of battle, because every killed enemy gives 2 morale and some of it remains between battles. Now it's finally time to go back home. Equipment will break in the next combat and I will need healing since next fight won't be just some peasants. Since I will need life school only on the next turn, I will build farmer's market and build first windmill. Income is now quite good since there is almost no expenses. Now it's time to finally build first magic school. I will take a single bless and 2 healings. And I need to repair all equipment. All 3 items have higher cost because they're made of iron, but there is not much choice for now. I will go to the location guarded by undead. This should level hero up one more time and maybe we will get an item. That battle ended in a chase because I was trying to recover stamina without being hit. Stamina management is very important early on for a warrior. Thankfully defense is now high enough that he can rest while being hit. I've started improving damage, its next most important and useful skill after armor. I will build workshop since it's cheap and I am saving up for a second hero. Let's clear another easy undead location before moving on. Staff is not a good weapon, but still, getting a weapon as a reward is very useful since I can use it until it breaks and not repair it because I have another one. Now I would started to capture new provinces, but there is actually a challenging site waiting to be found, that I can clear out. That was a hard battle, but reward is also very valuable. Stone Skin is a great spell, it will almost double our defense, when we will have a tier 2 spell slot. That also gave me enough crystals to afford second hero. My second hero will be Scout since I really need exploration and Scout is second best class for early game, though he can take much less enemy types without good support. We have found horses in the second circle province, they are guarded better, but halflings don't have second tier units in vanilla and warrior is already quite good against tier 1 units, so I can take it. In castle I will build elemental magic school, it has useful spells and also I want to have a fair wind ritual ready for warrior to return faster through the forest. You just saw why I always choose warrior as a starting hero. Of course this is one of the easiest circle 2 armies, and on the higher difficulty I would have to wait for level 8 at least, but still. Let's take another one, hopefully armor will hold. Warrior's equipment almost broken, thankfully we are able to build market and storehouse now. Repairs are expensive, but I will take an iron soon, it has average guards. But first I will find and clear one location that I really want to get rid of. Traveler's boots are a lucky find. With reloading you can find out how much hero need to explore to find next location, and often they can be only a few percents away from discovering it in a single turn. Distributing items with exploration bonuses between heroes allows less turns to be wasted exploring without finding anything. I should complete capturing our first circle of provinces, but I have to move through the forest. Could use fair wind ritual, but I am only a turn away from being able to build stable there, so I will clear a few locations first. It will also get me experience and money faster. Not a very useful loot, but at least it is a useful spell. I am very close to level 10, so let's go for it with another location. Scout will skip next location because it is guarded by a stronger army. And we're at first subclass selection. In vanilla game, Chieftain is a pure warrior and Paladin is a commander mix, which is vice versa in New Horizons, but except for that they are the same. I don't really like Slayer because he is kind of an average both on range and in melee. Paladin is powerful, but I prefer warriors to go solo. Chieftain is the strongest, but I will go with Dark Knight because this class is the most self-sustainable from healing on kill and also it benefits from increased spell duration and power. Dark Knight will already be good with weak equipment and spells, where other classes would need stronger equipment and spells. Downside is that it will be weaker against tier 3 and 4 units, but by the time we'll have to fight them, other heroes will grow up to take care of them. I will end this video here. We have rushed our warrior to level 10 in 13 turns. Of course this was possible due to low difficulty and more or less lucky provinces and locations, but I think that similar progression is possible in most campaign shards if necessary. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.